there is emerging on the face of the earth a new human, an infinite human. And that human is you. Welcome to the Infinite Human Talk Show with your host, Elizabeth Monroy.
Hello, my divine, infinite human beings. You're all that is, ever has been, and ever shall be. And I want to make this video about the 777 portal into the Lion's Gate in this amazing time to be alive on the planet and the energy. And I wanted to make it here in this beautiful place, but I'm in Italy, so Italians talk really loud. So anyway, this is the most unprecedented, amazing time in history, and if you are an energy empath at any degree and following the Schumann residency, the energy is off the charts. And what's going on, okay? What's going on? What the bleep is going on, okay? So what is going on is an amazing time in the history, which is changing, of our planet, of our metaverse, of our entire time matrix. Trillions upon trillions of years are being reset to the infinite. And we are coming down a corridor of time. Of course, we know there's no time, but that's the journey of it all. That's the beauty of it all, that we are in a time where the timelines are fizzling and popping and giving way to the true organic timelines or flash sequences, which it really is. So this is an amazing time where you can actually really, the lines have been cleared and you can return to infinite God's source directly all the way, which is you, and flash into source and flash back out, reconstructing, co-creating with infinite source your holographic reality. So you can, think of what you want to happen, and as you flash in a million billion nanoseconds of flashing, you can be the architect of your own holographic reality, creating the world around you. So it's an amazing time because we have ended the story, I'll call it. Some people call it an experiment. It really was just a journey of experiencing what it felt like to be disconnected from source, to be fragmented, to be separated, to feel what it's like, as I say in my book, The Infinite Human. I'm Elizabeth Monroy, the author of the book, The Infinite Human. I begin the first chapter as the divine storyteller. So what it is like to write your story away from divine, infinite God source into the illusion of being separate and finite. And now we are returning. So for many of you, I've been tuning into your thoughts and feeling you and listening to your messages and comments. And I know a lot of people are feeling very strange right now. A lot of people are having healing crisis. A lot of people are just kind of like waiting with a bated breath of what is happening, what is going to happen next. And I would say it is definitely almost a good place to be is at the center, the peaceful center, grounded in the center of the storm, because we are in a shitstorm, should I say, a storm where the timelines are just molding and blending and moving and morphine. And the only thing I can identify it with is, if you ever seen the movie Frequency, it's a great film. I recommend, a flick. I recommend you watching it if you can, with Dennis Quaid. And it was about father and son who during a aurora borealis they managed to connect via a ham radio, and actually the father had been dead for many years, but through their connection, they managed to heal, they managed to change the timelines. And when something happened, the one in the future, the son, there was a close-up on his eye, and they just saw the timelines like collapsing, and a whole new set of memories of him remembering his dad being alive, because he had lost his dad, and he was a firefighter in a fire when he was very young. So it was amazing, and I feel like that myself. Many of you may be able to identify with that feeling of feeling like yourself actually having new memories or new awarenesses or new recollections, and some things might come and hit you out of nowhere. It might be karmic releases, it might be healing of trauma. You might find yourself feeling like hurt or upset or sad or ill, diseased, for no reason at all, just out of the blue. But that is actually perhaps alternate parts of yourself, retrieving, soul retrieval, alternate identities that are healing, that are assimilating, that are alchemizing into this new divine infinite timeline back to infinite source. So I hope you understood a little bit of what I've said. The only thing I can say for you at this time is just if you can, the waves are happening. I wouldn't even say ride the waves. I would say find a nice, peaceful, centered, grounded place in peace as all these things happen around you, and honor your feelings. Feel whatever you're feeling. It's a good time to just kind of step back and let these timelines solidify and congeal, which they will be doing, especially in November, because we're going to be seeing the Crystalla spiral of Ascension taking off. And those of us who have done the work, who have been waiting, I call it the meek are inheriting the earth. It'll be our time to really go to town and start taking back our divine earth, our Mother Earth, and enacting our soul missions. And I don't know about you, but I've had a lot of things I've been wanting to do for many, many lifetimes, many, many years, just in this carnation alone. So that'll be a joyous time. So you might want to just kind of wait for that to happen as you see all the possibilities, because you might experience a day where you have a plan and you think you're going to do something. You've thought you're going to do something for a long time, whether it's start a job, do this banking deal, do this real estate deal, do this whatever, and then you find, boom, it fizzles apart, which I found today. It was really, really interesting when I started to do it. So that's all good, because it wasn't on the correct timeline. You weren't positioned correctly. So be flexible, be loose, be more objective, and kind of just observe with a very peaceful, detached awareness as you see how things congeal and play itself out. That's the best advice I can. And it's always an inside job. So if something comes up for you, to a person from the past, a family relationship, I just put out a newsletter all about alchemizing your twin souls, even if you're not here, they're not here in the physical. So it's about alchemizing your herogamic union within, which lays the foundation for true ascension. And it's a time for inner work, deep inner healing. All right, I hope that helps. And please, if this resonates, subscribe, share, like, and please subscribe to my website, www.infinitehuman.com. Ciao for now. Love you guys.